We are fortunate to have a robust religious coalition for reproductive health care here in Rhode Island, and here to share some of their message are Rabbi Andrew Klein of Temple Habonim and Reverend Dearie of the United Church of Christ minister and director of Irons Homestead. I also want to make an announcement. If the bell goes off, please stay here, and we're going to continue until the program ends. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. What an honor it is to be here as one of the representatives of our faith community this afternoon. It's my Jewish upbringing and our very rich Jewish heritage that drive my passion for social justice and equality for all of God's children. We Jews know what it is to have other people interfere in our lives, make decisions for us, and impose their values upon us. Our Jewish history is one of resiliency and strength across the powerful external forces who have attempted to curb our freedoms, restrict our rights, and even end our existence as a people. As a rabbi and religious supporter of the RHCA, the Reproductive Healthcare Act, I want our elected officials and legislators to understand and respect that the 1 million plus people living in Rhode Island encompass a wide range of faith perspectives, guiding their intimate lives and choices when it comes to living, loving, and family planning. Some faith perspectives support reproductive rights for a woman, and some do not. We citizens of Rhode Island need policymakers who will support the RHCA, which will create a level field for people of all faiths and conscience. The RHCA will ensure that each woman living in Rhode Island can follow the dictates of her heart and her beliefs in conversation with their doctor or healthcare provider as they make intimate and personal decisions about whether to raise a child, place a child in foster care or adoption, or end their pregnancy through abortion. With all the religious talk around abortion, we want Rhode Islanders to know that there is one overarching faith perspective, one that stands with the woman as she has a private conversation with her doctor, her loved ones, her friends, her clergy, and others as she decides how to direct the course of her life. Under the RHCA, all options will be available to a woman, and all faith traditions will be treated equally.
I am a woman who has been pregnant with and given birth to 3 children by choice. Amen. All of whom are now grown with children of their own. I am a woman who has served God and the church for over 40 years and for 25 as an ordained minister. I believe God gave all humanity, each and every one of us, free will, self-agency, and personal choice. The state of Rhode Island prides itself as a place of religious freedom, and as such, civil law must be wide enough to allow the practice of each religion without interference with another. Each faith group living according to the dictates of their conscience within the bounds of their faith, while holding space for others to do the same.
Yes. Amen.
There are Rhode Island laws concerning reproductive health care which are so narrow that they deny the freedom of many. Even though unconstitutional, they are still in the books. The time is now for our legislators to live up to the ideals of our founders by putting on the floor and passing the Reproductive Healthcare Act, which removes the narrow, unconstitutional, invasive provisions. The time is now for Rhode Island to say, neither the state nor any of its agencies or political subdivisions shall restrict an individual person from preventing, commencing, continuing, or terminating that individual's pregnancy. The time is now for every woman to be assured by state law that she can live with integrity in her own religion, making decisions for herself based on her beliefs. I urge the passage of the Reproductive Healthcare Act as written.